Hey guys, welcome back to my new video, and today's topic is a very important topic of IELTS exam, which is idioms. What are idioms? Idioms or English idioms, proverbs and expressions are an important part of everyday English. Even when you're speaking or you are writing, idioms play a very important part in both written and spoken English. Because idioms don't always make sense literally, you need to familiarize yourself with the meaning and usage of each idiom. An idiom does not make sense if you just read it. Literally, it will have no sense. But its meaning and usage in a sentence makes it an idiom. That may seem a lot of work to remember all these idioms, but learning idioms is also fun. For example, we have an idiom here: a bird in hand is better than two in a bush. What does this mean? This means an opportunity in hand, an opportunity you have right now, currently, is better than the prospect in future because time never repeats itself. If you have opportunity right now, it is better than thinking you'll get another one in the future. Like the detective apprehended three criminals and saw other one running but didn't chase him because she knew a bird in hand is better than two in the bush. Now what does this how does this idiom make sense in this sentence? The detective apprehended three criminals. So basically, there are four criminals, but the detective has got three and saw the other one running. But why didn't the detective chase him? Because she knew that if she chased him, all these three will run too. So a bird in hand is better than two in bush. The opportunity she has right now is better than the prospect in the future. Next example, don't cry over spilt milk. Don't cry over what has happened and cannot be fixed. This means that what has already happened has happened. You cannot do anything to change it. So you need not cry over what is done. You need not cry over the spilt milk, over what cannot be fixed now. Walter failed his examination, but his dad came and said one thing: "Son, don't cry over spilt milk." Another example, if I say, she broke her glass mirror, but she knew she needn't cry over spilt milk. Here, Walter has failed his examination. He is crying that he has failed. But his dad said, "Son, don't cry over spilt milk." Means what has happened has already happened. Now need not cry over spilt milk. Every cloud has a silver lining. Now what does this idiom mean? This means that bad things one day eventually leads to good things. Every cloud here is mentioning as every single time of your life, or every single every single kind of a place where you're stuck. Bad things one day eventually lead to good things. Silver lining means a good thing. Every cloud means a bad time which you're having. Now, for example, see, yesterday you were so morass as your phone was stolen. But look at you today. You got a promotion. It is rightly said that every cloud has a silver lining. Here, a person lost or a person's phone was stolen. That was the cloud, a bad time for that person. But the next day, That person got a promotion in the job. So it is rightly said that every cloud has a silver lining. Next is fair and square. What does this mean now? So as written here, it means being direct or being fair. If I say that in a particular court of justice, the person or the judge is not giving justice to the person needed, that means it is not being fair. Even in common everyday struggles or common everyday, when we fight with each other, if a person comes to judge a fight, that person should be fair. For example, in a class of many children, there are two children, they are fighting over one thing. Person 1 is saying that you stole my pencil box. Person 2 is saying no, I haven't stolen. If the teacher comes and punishes the person who is saying no, I haven't stolen, will that be fair? No, it wouldn't, because the person 1 doesn't has anything which shows that person 2 has stolen. So that is not fair. That is what this idiom means, fair and square. To tell you fair and square, I did everything that I was meant to do, but I still feel unfulfilled. To tell you fair and square means to tell you directly or to tell you the truth. Next idiom, having an ace up the sleeve. Now, what does this mean? It means to have an advantage that is currently being withheld for future purposes. If you have an advantage right now, which is you are currently having for future purposes. For example, Brian kept quiet at the board meeting. Who knew he had an ace hidden up his sleeve the whole time? Now, in this sentence, they're telling that there's a person, Brian, who is quiet during the meeting, but who knew that he had a ace hidden. He had an advantage up his sleeve. He has an advantage for future purposes up his sleeve the whole time. Next sentence is a black sheep. What does this mean? Being a disgrace for the family. Many times mostly in fairy tales or in stories, you might have heard this idiom very frequently. In many stories, they say you are a black sheep. What does this mean? This means that you are a disgrace for a family. What you have done is a disgrace for our family, is disgrace for us, the people in the family. So you are a black sheep. They don't talk about Olive anymore. Turns out he was a black sheep for the family. He married someone else when he was still arranged to his fiancée. Now what does this mean? In this example, we are talking about a person Olive. He was a black sheep for the family. He was a disgrace for the family because he married someone else while he still arranged to his fiancée. So that was a disgrace for the family because he married someone else. Next seventh one is hook, line and sinker. Hook, line and sinker means doing or trying something continuously to achieve something with thoroughness and passion. If you have a passion in your life or if you have a goal in your life and you're doing something or trying continuously to achieve that goal, you have passion in yourself to achieve that goal, that is called as hook, line and sinker. I have my mind to go through spreadsheets by Monday and I'm working for it hook, line and sinker. Next idiom is look to your laws. This means not to be lost in your achievements and losing the spirit of what is supposed to happen. This means that you might not, you should not be lost in your achievements, lost in what you have achieved till now. If you're lost in your achievements, you lose sight what is supposed to happen next. Next is example, look at your laurels but do not rest on it. It means look at your achievements. Of course, you should look at your achievements, what have you achieved far till far, but do not rest on it. Do not feel satisfied with just that. Achieve more achievements. Then that is called as look to your laurels. Next is bear a grudge, meaning to continue to feel angry or unfriendly for someone or something.